our children, to our nation, to our women, to our men, to all those out there that are trying to understand what is actually happening and why it's happening through all the means of government and all of our different areas of government that have been infiltrated by evil. And it's an evil spirit that is destroying our nation from within, not outside, but within our own walls, our own boundaries. We're being overtaken by evil that is teaching our kids to sin against thy God. And us as Christians are no longer taking it seriously. We are no longer understanding that we have to take the fight to this evil, that we have to take our own lives in our own hands. We have given our lives to this evil nation that is continuing its fight to push our kids off a cliff with all the evil that is throwing upon them. And what can we do at this point but fight? We have no other options. There is no other means. And through only righteousness can this be cleansed. Only through true worship of God shall we get through this. Our children need us at this moment. Our country needs us at this moment. Our women need us at this moment. We need not to long to work anymore in these evil corporations. We should no longer want to work in these evil times that we're living in, but we have to go to war against the evil that is being thrown and thrust into our nation's bosoms. No longer shall we be a nation that is full of pride, full of understanding, but we will be a nation full of shame, deceit, corruption, and our children will be the fruit that we bear. And the fruit that we are bearing now is a fruit that is full of rot, full of decay, and no longer even taught about a real, living, true God that we will all meet one day, whether we like it or not. Whether we want to or not, we will meet a living God in all his form. And if our kids are not ready for that, then they shall surely perish as they are perishing right now before our eyes. They are killing themselves. They are being wiped away because they have sinned against thy God. Not only sinned, but committed abominations against thy God. And our women are in total shame and have committed sin against thy God. And now that we have traversed into the unknown that we have never seen before, we are seeing the judgments of God the wrath of God being poured out on our young, innocent children. Because at this point, they are not even able to understand that their lives are in jeopardy, that following after this culture of rottenness, this culture of deadliness to anyone who listens to it, who sees it, who talks about it. This culture has completely evaporated our youth to believing that drugs are the answer, that sexual deviancy is the answer, that being gay, being queer, being a sodomite is better than being godly. And they believe that that is the answer now, to not want to have children, but want to just have pleasure with each other in the most immoral ways. And the church is no longer teaching about this, because obviously the church has been infiltrated by sodomites, by Amalek. The spirit of Amalek is in our schools. The spirit of Amalek is in our churches. The spirit of Amalek is in our government. And it is killing us and throwing us out. We can no longer bear this burden any longer without total destruction coming our way. And that is what the spirit of Amalek wants. Total destruction of America. Total destruction of your children. Total destruction of your life. Total destruction of everything that you work hard for every day. And you say, well, I'm too old. Well, you know what? Go out fighting. If you're too old, go out fighting. Go out on your knees. Don't go out without doing anything to help these children, to help this nation overcome this evil that is attacking us on every front. I hope that everyone that listens to this message takes it seriously, that our children are in dire need. We have to stand up to the spirit of Amalek. We have to stand up to the spirit that is coming to all aspects of our lives. We can no longer ignore what is happening. We must take it head on. I hope that y'all would listen to this message and take some of it to heart. That we have to get on our knees, that we have to understand that God is with us, God is for us, and that we can attack these enemies head on. I thank you. This is a short message, but I thank you all, and I hope that everyone will continue the fight, because here at Proud of It Podcast, I am trying to make it known that we must fight, that we must overcome this spirit of Amalek in our own life and in the lives of our nation and the lives of our children. Thank you.